Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. AG Dillon is closing 6 pre-IPO stock funds in September 26, 2025. Anduril, XAI, Grok, Lambda Labs, Together AI, and a space economy company. Use these single stock funds to build bespoke pre-IPO stock portfolios. You select the pre-IPO stock company exposures and weight allocations to each pre-IPO stock to express your unique investment thesis. Available for purchase at Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and directly at AG Dillon Funds. $2,500 minimum investment. Financial advisors only. Email aaron.dillon@agdillon.com to invest. Again, that's aaron.dillon@agdillon.com to invest. All right, now the pre-IPO stock update for August 22, 2025. Databricks, an AI data management and analytics company, is finalizing a funding round valuing at $100 billion. That's a 61% increase from its $62 billion valuation in December, co-led by Thrive Capital, Insight Partners, and WCM Investment Management, along with Andreessen Horowitz, who's also planning to invest. Round size appears to be $1 billion. Databricks serves over 10,000 customers with tools for data processing and machine learning. The company reported $2.6 billion in revenue for the fiscal year ended January 31st, 2025, up 60% year over year, with a net retention rate of 140% and nearly 50 customers spending over $10 million annually. Databricks has a $81.6 billion secondary market valuation prior to the new round announcement. This new round is 22.5% versus the secondary market valuation and 61% versus the company's last primary round in December of 2024. Canva, a now AI-powered graphic design platform, launched an employee stock sale at a $42 billion valuation. That's more than 30% increase from its $32 billion valuation in 2024, involving new and existing investors such as Fidelity and JP Morgan's asset management arm. The company has grown to over 200 million monthly active users, with revenue reaching $2.5 billion in 2024, up 50% from the previous year, driven by enterprise subscriptions and AI-powered tools like Magic Studio. Canva's user base includes 90% of the Fortune 500 companies and has expanded into workplace productivity with features for presentations and whiteboards. Canva has a $40.6 billion secondary market valuation prior to the announcement. The tender valuation is up 3% versus the secondary market valuation and 30% versus its last primary round in October of 2024. Crusoe Energy Systems, an AI data center company, is in talks to raise approximately $1 billion in a combination of equity and debt, targeting a valuation of around $10 billion to support the resource-intensive needs of its AI-focused data centers. The company operates cloud infrastructure powered by stranded natural gas, serving clients like OpenAI and Anthropic, with data centers in North Dakota and Texas, totaling over 1 gigawatt of capacity. Crusoe reported $500 million in revenue in 2024 with a 300% year-over-year growth rate and plans to expand to 5 gigawatts by 2027. Anthropic, an AI large language model company, is in talks to raise up to $10 billion in a new funding round. That's double the previous reports that had it at $5 billion target due to strong investor demand. And it's aiming at a $170 billion valuation. That's up from $100 billion that it had originally announced. The company, known for its Claude models, has seen annualized revenue reach $4 billion in 2025, up from the $1 billion at the start of the year. That's a 300% growth rate in just a couple months' time. Anthropic has over 1 million users and partners with Amazon and Google for cloud infrastructure. The new round is 178% versus its last primary round, which was in March of 2025 at $61.5 billion. That's just a few months ago. 8 Sleep, an AI-powered smart mattress company, raised $100 million in new funding at a $1.5 billion valuation led by Founders Fund, with participation from existing investors like General Catalyst and Impulsive Ventures. The company reported $150 million in 2024 revenue, up 200% year over year, with over 500,000 users and a 70% retention rate. 8 Sleep's Pod 5 model features AI for sleep tracking and temperature control, contributing to 1 million hours of sleep data annualized monthly. Manus, an autonomous AI agent company, achieved a $90 million annualized run rate in just 6 months since its launch, with 50,000 monthly active users and 7.5 million monthly revenue. The company focused on autonomous AI agents for enterprise tasks has raised $150 million to date at a $1.2 billion valuation. Manus reports a 400% month-over-month growth in user engagement with clients, including Fortune 500 companies. Anduril Industries, an AI defense hardware and software company, was named the official sponsor of Ohio State University athletics. The sponsorship strengthened its Ohio ties, building on its 5 million square foot Arsenal One manufacturing facility in Pickaway County, Ohio, set to open in July of 2026. Arsenal One is expected to create over 4,000 jobs in 2035. The company specializes in military drones and autonomous air vehicles that leverages its Lattice AI model. Anduril reported $1.5 billion in 2024 revenue, up 150% year over year, with contracts totaling $3 billion. Anduril has a $49.5 billion secondary market valuation. That's up 62.3% versus its February 2025 round. I am a Buckeye, and that's why we highlighted this. 2003 graduate, and they're playing Texas in the first football game on April 30. So tune in for that. Stripe, the online payments company, has partnered with decentralized stablecoin platform M0 and Consensus MetaMask wallet to launch MetaMask USD, mUSD, a stablecoin for holding, spending, and transacting in Web3, leveraging Bridge, that's Stripe's stablecoin division. mUSD is starting on Ethereum and Linea with integration for fiat on-ramping swaps, cross-blockchain transfers, and MetaMask card spending at MasterCard merchants worldwide. MetaMask has over 100 million annual users and connects to tens of thousands of decentralized applications. The partnership reduces custom stablecoin issuance time from over a year to weeks. Stripe has a $103 billion secondary market valuation that's up 12.6% versus its February 2025 round. Okay, that's it for me this week. Thanks, and see you guys next week.